TBIC, the best in sports entertainment. We want to give somebody their flowers, man. Kind of, we're sitting back here, thinking about, Philadelphia Eagles player who was drafted, this past draft, Quinyon Mitchell. He's been cooking right now. Mitchell has limited opponents to 51.1% completion percentage and with a 71.4 QBR for the quarterbacks. Also, he's ranked number 2 in the NFL behind Denzel Ward with a minimum of 30 targets. They're limited with a 23% completion rate. This guy, man, this young kid, I think he's going to be, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with going forward in his NFL career if he's able to stay healthy. He's been, shutting everybody down. I don't think he even allow Wichita to catch a pass last week. I see him go up against the likes of, C.D. Lamb, Jamar Chase, and these guys. He's played, fairly well. I just like to, I want to give him his flowers and say. Also, I want to commend, the Eagles organization for drafting him at the number 22 overall pick. This kid has been doing his job, man. What's your thoughts, Mr. Jackson, in regards to Quinyon Mitchell?
Man, I wish he was my son. The way he played his sport, I'm so proud of him. Like I'm just too happy just to even talk about this kid. Man, this kid is 22 years old, out of a small college, Toledo, and he went there and he had to prove, that he was good. Like he had coaches there that that gave him a shot, and he tried out, and he was phenomenal. And by them giving him a shot, he stayed there. He didn't choose the big conference schools, the powerhouses and stuff like that. He waited and he grinded there, and he did what he had to do to become the 22nd overall pick in 2024 draft by the Philadelphia Eagles. Mm-hmm. This kid, and he's only 20. He's raw. He's out here playing the game of football right now off of raw talent. Mm-hmm. Raw talent. He hasn't figured out yet, how to, be on a professional level and what to do. He's just moving off of just athletic ability right now. Like we're seeing this kid, what he's going to grow into, barring injuries or anything like that. Man, he has plenty of years. Like this is the first time the Eagles have drafted a cornerback of such caliber. Like, and nothing taken from Cooper DeJean, because we're going to talk about him next. That's his sidekick on the other side of him. But right now we're talking about Mitchell. This Mitchell kid, mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, if not NFL rookie, defensive rookie this year, next year he's going to see the Pro Bowl numerous times, first team defense numerous times. Man, this kid right here, man, I'm so happy that the Philadelphia Eagles drafted him, because we usually don't draft good when it comes to corners and safeties. Like the last big time name we got through free agency, but to draft one, I would have to say, but Brian Dawkins out of Clemson, and that was 50 years ago, just to say, but and he's a safety, but man, and I know Brian Dawkins is sitting back looking at this kid like, wow, the Eagles got it right this time. Like, man, I could go on all day long about this. I'm raving about this kid. Like, he has so much potential. In Toledo, he was the it factor. You couldn't throw to his side of the field. Mm-hmm. You had to he took away your best wide receiver, like he's doing in this year's run to wherever we may go to the playoffs or Super Bowl. He is locking up receivers at an alarming rate. Non-stop. It's not no one game he off and the next game he on. This is every game. He's consistent. He attacks this like his life is on the line. I love the way the kid has the drive that he has. He has the discipline to come in here and do this week in and week out. Like it's like I said, he's barely scratching the surface. It's only up from here. Like I'm just sitting back to see what does he have to show me next. Man, this guy, Quinyon Mitchell, he is the real deal, and the league needs to be on alert. All you big-time wide receivers that play for any other team other than the Philadelphia Eagles, beware. You know that sign that be on the fence, beware of dogs, beware of Mitch. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, so, man. So just look at this kid, man. He runs a 4.3, 6 foot tall. I saw something on draft night with Micah Parsons. Remember Micah Parsons was upset?
Man, he was upset, and it wasn't just he was upset. It was the upset that the Dallas Cowboys, which is his team, couldn't acquire him. But it's like, in his mind, he's like, how does the Eagles keep doing this over and over, and he got to play us 2 times a year. So I understand his frustration. And he's a football player. Not only is he a football player, he knows the game a little bit better than, us as fans, and, because we never played the sport. For the people that never played the sport and just watch football, he's a little bit more intricate into football than us. Not only does he watch it, he plays it. He knows it. So he sees the raw talent of this kid, and he sees where he's going at with it, and got to play him 2 times a year. So that's why he was more so probably hyped than maybe I am of us acquiring him, because he like, wow, the Eagles, how y'all let them do that? Like, I understand. Listen, Parsons, I understand what you were saying, and I'm deeply, deeply, sympathetic to your feelings, but I am over-exuberated about us having him and playing y'all 2 times a year. And put him on Lamb. I call him Lamb. Put him on the Lamb.
Yeah, so shout out to Quinyon Mitchell, man. Keep doing your thing, man. We are definitely glad we have you on the Philadelphia Eagles. It's TBISC, the best. It's